Yo, YouTube, what's crack-a-lackin'? It's your boy Waffle Man with a video, and I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna give you guys the pro tips on how to cheese NBA 2K13. I'm gonna show you how to play like a noob, because there's always videos about how to play the game and how to get better. But what about how you really want to play the game? What if you want to just cheese? What if you just want to win every game? What if you don't care how you play? What if you just want to cheese the game? I mean, 2K put the stuff in the game, but here's a quick look on my cheese and what's going on here. This is the first 2 minutes of my cheese, and I scored pretty quickly, and it's against the Knicks, and I'm using the Heat. Still.
You know what that music means? That music means we're getting started.
What you gonna do when I'm cheesing on you? Look at this lag cheese. Oh, give me that. Still. Oh, I see Wade. Alley-oop. Got him. What you gonna do when I'm cheesing on you? That's what you call Class A cheese, baby. Oh, look at LeBron. He's wide. I'm about to just get this and one. That's how you cheese like a professional. Cheesing like there's no tomorrow. But anyways, guys, let me show you how to cheese the game. First thing you want to do is when you're picking a team, you want to pick the Thunder, or you want to pick the Clippers, or the Lakers, the Knicks, or the Heat. And the reason because of that is because all those teams have superstars, and all those teams are stacked with rosters. They have a bench, and they have superstars, and star players are easy to use. So I'm going to pick the Heat, and most of the time when you play as a Heat, they face the Knicks anyways. So what you want to do when you start the game, you want to go to coach settings and go to substitution and put to manual, so you could play all your players for the rest of the game. So LeBron could be playing 24 minutes. He could be playing the whole game. He's going to be able to play 48 minutes. And my opponent does the same thing because he knows. Now this is going to help you play Wade the whole game. Everyone in the starting line will be playing the whole game until they get tired, and that's when you sub them out. But let's start this off. As I get the tip, Chris Bosh gets the tip, and the first thing I do is I pass it to LeBron, because the first thing you want to do when you try to cheese, you want to pass it to your best player and score them immediately. Now on the defensive end, you want to play a zone defense. You want to play that 3-2 zone to stop the three-point shooting, and the paint is going to be pretty locked up too. 1-3-1 zone is not that great because it leaves the corner to open, but it's still a good zone. But this zone is good enough to defend the three-point shooters, even though it just hits me in the face right there. But we inbound the ball and we get right to work. We try to do the fast break, but we don't get it. So we get back on defense, back in the zone defense, and he's open. And that's one of the things with the zone defense. 2K didn't tell you this, but when you play zone defense, the shot percentage of someone shooting a three is decreased because of the zone. And look at me with the fast break. Another thing you want to do if you want to win more games in cheese, you have to fast break every possession you get a chance. If you see that one of your players is down the court, you have to pass them the ball. But you have to make sure that your player can pass the ball down the court. You have to make sure that they're able to pass the ball. We obviously have LeBron, Wade, and Chalmers, so I don't mind. And look at this, he's open again, but he's gonna miss because there's that zone cheese. We get the strip, and it's all ball because we're playing that cheese zone defense, no man to man. And right here again, I pass it to Wade. Wade's open, gets the dunk right there. You just fast break. And another thing you have to do is you have to take charges at full court. And I get the charge right here, which is another possession. You want to try to get as many possessions in a game than your opponent, because you're gonna score more than him because you're cheesing him. Now you want to pass it to your best player here. So here's LeBron, and here's a little move that I learned. You go all the way to the corner, and then you turbo. Let me recharge my turbo. You turbo all the way around, and you try to get to the paint. If you don't get to the paint, you could just try to do a spin move and up and under. Up and under is the best move in the game. If you don't know what an up and under is, it's pretty simple. An up and under is when you press square, you pump fake, and then you press square right after you pump fake. So that's going to give you a nice animation. And if he has finisher, if your player has finisher or a good layup, then they're going to be able to do up and unders easy. And another thing you want to do is you want to cheese to the paint as much as possible. If you have a dominant big man or a dominant player that could has a good inside, you want to get them in the paint and lead pass. And look at this. You want a fast break like this right here, throwing the alley to Wade, and he doesn't get it, but that's all good because you know that's a position right now. We're up by 4, and you know we have that zone defense. He has nowhere to go. Every player is locked up. And we get the rebound. And we fast breaking. Oh, alley-oop to Wade. Wade's in the game, boy. See, that's why you picked the Miami Heat. 2 superstars and Chris Bosh.
Swag Wade.
Look at that defense. He's open, but he hesitates, and that's why it misses. And that's that zone defense right there.
What you gonna do
Pass to
when
Wade.
he's on you?
I throw that alley to myself just to make fun of him. You know, show him that he's not going to be able to win. We have a 14-6 lead. Doesn't take the charge, but the defense is still too much good that he's discombobulated. You can see he just ran inside the paint. And LeBron just blocks a shot and stolen by Wade. And I throw the alley to Chalmers, and now I'm just toying with him. And this is what you could do when you're playing cheese. When you're cheesing 2K, when you're playing like a noob. You get in their head, they don't know what to do, and they just get stumped. And they can't even get open right here. It looks like I'm playing man defense, but I'm not. And what you want to do is you want to take your best defender and stay on him on the whole possession. You don't want to play any on-ball defense. You want to let the CPU defense. And right here, I'm taking a 3. That's because we have 3-point shooters out on the court. When you have 3-point shooters out on the court, you want to chuck as many 3s as possible. That's good defense by Battier, but you give it to Melo because that's called Melo. But when you have your 3-point shooters, you want to space the floor like this. Get your open shots. Any open shot is a makeable shot for anybody. Just remember that. And you want to just keep on chucking. Because in 2K13, you may not know this, but when you chuck a 3-point shot, it tips out a little bit farther than a regular shot that you would take from mid-range or in the paint. So when you shoot a 3-point shot, it might tip out back to you, or it might go out of bounds, which is bad, but it either tips out to you or goes out of bounds, which could be good because going out of bounds may stop a fast break. But by shooting a lot of 3-point shots, you're going to get a lot of offensive rebounds. And this is true. And look at this pass to the paint. Easy points, easy buckets, yo. You want to make sure that 70% of your shots come from the paint, so you know you're getting that nice field goal percentage. And J.R. Smith is open, but you know you give it to him. The defense broke down. I do a bad turnover, but because of the zone defense, he has nowhere to go. Get the rebound. And it looks like I'm about to take a 3 right here. Lose the ball.
I'm a shooting noob.
But Ray Allen's gonna be open. I try to shoot it, but Ray Allen's in the corner. Shoot it right here.
Shooting noob.
And there it is. There's the offensive rebound again. Lose the ball, but I still get it. And look at Ray Allen.
Bang!
And that's what I'm talking about. And I have a 10-point lead. He's not doing anything good. 13 of his points are not really great points. They're not great shots. Tries to get off Novak, but that's just great defense. And he actually gets pretty frustrated. And this is what you could do with people. You can make them frustrated because you're cheesing so hard that they just quit and give you the win. And you can start to get more wins in an hour that way. So anyways, YouTube, that's how you become a noob, and that's how you cheese the game. So I'm out. Peace.